All right, so now we're going to move into some actual news in the short box. AntMan gets... Whoa.
That's not you.
Oh, that's not me. AntMan is moving forward to July, whereas everything else seems to be pushing back. The wait for Marvel's AntMan just got 2 weeks shorter. Marvel's... Oh my god, I can't read that.
Oh, Marvel's Mightiest Hero will now hit theaters July 17th instead of the previously announced July 31st. In addition to Ant-Man, Marvel Studios will release a slate of films based on Marvel characters, including Cap, the Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Age of Ultron between April 4th through May 1st of next year.
2014. Oh, I got you.
Two 2014 movies and a 15 movie.
I still want to see Guardians of the Galaxy. It looks like it's going to be really good. So, Les made a good point earlier with this.
What?
July is usually like a big month for heavy hitter movies.
Yes.
Do you think Ant-Man's going to be able to stand up?
I think so.
You think so?
Michael, if they put the right cast in, the fact that they're not putting, they're going to do 2 Ant-Mans.
Right.
I think might play good for them.
Right.
Because you kind of get the crime and then the...
And Paul Rudd's pretty popular right now.
I like Paul Rudd. I think he's funny.
Yeah.
But I'll be interested to see him in a action hero-y style just to see what happens.
Right.
But, there's something else has got to be coming out for them to move that up. Because closer to the closer you get to the 4th, the closer you get to Will Smith's day.
Will Smith's day?
Yeah, for 10 years, almost every movie he did came on July 4th weekend.
Really?
Forever,
That would be interesting to look at. Next thing we got is from comicbookmovie.com. It's some possible Captain America, the Winter Soldier villain spoilers. So, spoiler, possibly.
Spoilers.
So we know that Bucky Barnes, a.k.a. the Winter Soldier, will be giving Cap headaches in the Marvel sequel, and there's also the likes of Crossbones in the mix, but are there other baddies waiting in the shadows? This is infamous reckon they know a few new details. Alright. Read on, sir. I don't know where
I would. Let's see here. A few possible spoilers. We know who Cap and Black Widow will be facing on a physical threat. This is infamous.com claims that our heroes will have a lot more on their plate in the form of Hydra.
Ooh.
Cap's old enemies will apparently resurface and activate some sleeper agents to aid them in their cause. What does it say? Now, this is something many fans will have already guessed at, but what about who the agents are? According to the site, Robert Redford's character Maximiliano Hernandez, Jasper Sitwell. Jeez! Maximiliano Hernandez is... Okay, sorry. There's an S there. I thought that was a whole name. Maximiliano Hernandez's Jasper Sitwell and even Gary Shandling's Senator Stern... Holy crap!
Are all Hydra agents? That could be interesting.
They also state that introducing Baron von Strucker in this movie to set him up for Age of Ultron is a distinct possibility. So I think you're going to see a crap ton more of Hydra, but not all the soldiers. You're going to see, at this point, you're going to see the spies, the agents,
right?
Things like that. Which you might even see some Black Widow stuff, I bet. Because she plays double and triple agent all the time.
Well, fair enough. I see, Captain America lore is not something I'm steeped in.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy the Hydra stuff because they bounce from not just Captain America. They're Avengers
to everybody
and that kind of stuff. And so I'm excited to see what that can happen. I love Robert.
I call Robert Redford being a bad guy too.
So?
I think that's going to happen.
So I think it could be really interesting. Apparently this website, just an FYI, I just read the bottom line here. They also claim that John Hamm has been cast, not in talks, locked in as Doctor Strange. So apparently, take this article as for what it is. Probably just
you'll be doing some searching later. I could see John Hamm doing that.
No, because John Hamm plays a really good John Hamm.
What else have you seen him in other than Mad Men?
He's been in other stuff that I've seen.
Name one.
No, I can't. I cannot, sir.
Look, it's not Mark Wahlberg playing Mark Wahlberg.
Would you shut up with that? Next up, we got something from Superhero Hype. Apparently, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. makes Deathlok plans. Now, wait, is this the guy that was in, like, the first episode?
Yes.
Okay. So, Marvel has just revealed that one of their classic comic book characters is not only set to make an appearance in S.H.I.E.L.D., but that he's actually been a part of the show since the very first episode. J. August Richards' Mike Petersen will, in the February 4th episode, become the cybernetic soldier Deathlok.
It's actually kind of cool. Not a lot of people use him. Transformed into the cybernetic soldier against his will, Mike Petersen must struggle to find the man in the machine with a high-tech eye that allows him to see through walls, super strength, and increased speed, courtesy of cybernetic leg. Will Deathlok fight alongside the agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or against them?
I have one problem with this.
What?
How can you have increased speed with one cybernetic leg? Wouldn't you just do a lot of circles? Because, I mean, think about it. If you've got one cybernetic leg on the right and a regular leg on the left, and you start running really fast with the right, what's going to happen? The left is going to fall behind.
I thought about this. You know, Deathlok is a lot of cyborg.
Right.
If this looks right on a TV budget,
Right.
this gives DC all the right in the world to actually have Cyborg on a movie budget.
So you think this is like DC's going to go, could this work? I think this is going to be very, very interesting. Let's see. What else do we got in here? We have been waiting all season for this moment where we can reveal that Mike Petersen's story arc is an origin story. We're thrilled to have J. August Richards playing Deathlok and to have our audience enjoy this favorite Marvel character on the show.
I'm cool with this. You know, he's not an A-list character, which is fine. I think that's the point of this show. Like, you're obviously not going to use A-list characters.
Right.
They're not going to. There will be no A-list births in this show. But if you can learn to build up the B and C lists...
Well, I mean, wasn't Iron Man like a B-list superhero?
Yeah, but they had to take a shot on that. Like, I mean, they had to find someone super relatable because they'd been doing all the XMen stuff. So, I like this. I'm good with this.
You good with that?
I like Michael J. August anyway.
I do too. I like
Or
him
J. August Richards. Sorry.
I like him in Angel.
Yes.
He was a good show in that. He did good in that. Let's see. Here's some more. This is some depressing news about the Fantastic Four reboot. Let's see what we got. Variety reports that screenwriter Simon Kinberg has completed his rewrite of the Fantastic Four reboot and that they're looking to finalize the film's cast shortly. The site notes that actors will continue testing for roles in the film later this month, including Miles Teller, Kit Harington, and Richard Madden for Reed Richards, a.k.a. Mr. Fantastic,
and Kate Mara,
and Saoirse Ronan for Sue Storm, a.k.a. That says the Invincible Woman. There it is. The only name reported for the Johnny Storm Human Torch role is Chronicles' Michael B. Jordan. I think that's the black guy from that movie. Did you ever watch that?
No, I know who it is though.
Okay.
He was
filming on the reboot is
something
expected
else
to begin. So wait a minute, wait. If he's black, but Sue Storm isn't,
that doesn't really matter these days.
They can't be brother and sister unless they're like adopted.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think the other.
I've never seen their parents, dude. So it could happen.
I mean, if their parents slept around a little bit.
No. That's what I'm saying, though. Is like, you never see their parents.
Right.
Not to my knowledge. I'm sure it's happened in the past. But for, the average reader, I don't ever remember hearing their parents mentioned, Sue and Johnny.
Yeah, okay.
Because in the comic books, early on, they were already pretty much adults.
Right.
Living on their own, working with Reed, things like that. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're brother and sister in one form or fashion, whether it be adopted, birth, or whatever.
All right.
I know some people are like that, but you also have to think when these characters were made.
Right.
If he had made, and this is just truth, if he had made any of these characters black when he made these characters, it would not have sold.
No, I agree.
So I'm completely cool with that. You bring in the actor that's good at it, regardless of race, gender, whatever.
Right. And you just deal with the story.
I just want
considering the first couple were kind of to begin with. Which
The bright spot was the Human Torch in that, though.
pretty much. I still say the first one was pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
But not great.
Actually...
A reboot... It wasn't good enough that a reboot bothers me.
I liked their Silver Surfer, actually. I would have loved to seen more of him.
Just the Silver Surfer?
Yeah.
Not that movie?
No.
Okay.
They killed their Galactus, though. Like, their version of Galactus, the effing cloud was stupid.
So the next thing we've got is from Superhero Hype. Gal Gadot's contract reportedly includes Justice League and Wonder Woman films. Yesterday brought word from the actress herself that Gal Gadot's appearance as Wonder Woman in the upcoming Batman vs. Superman film wouldn't be her last, as she revealed she has signed a 3-picture deal with Warner Brothers.
I gotta tell you, none of them signed anything less. I guarantee you Ben has signed a 3-movie deal. Cavill signed a 3-movie deal, which is probably all of these are going to include a solo, a group, and an appearance.
Won't include a solo.
I bet if his version does well enough in one of these 2 movies, they'll give him a solo.
No, they won't.
No?
It has been too early since the
all right, then
Batman
what about a
concept.
team up and you end up with Batman and someone in the Bat family? Are you talking about a Bat family solo title period? You don't think is going to happen
again? There is no
again?
Bat title period, at least for the next 10 years. Period. It's just, I don't think. First off, Ben, I don't think would put that much time into it.
He loves comics, though.
I mean, he does other things that are so much better. And he wants to direct and yada, yada, yada. And if he's concentrating on these kind of, like, solo films.
So what are you thinking? What do you
I mean, the only thing I see that working is if they work him into, like, a Batman Beyond situation.
Oh, don't tempt me with no Batman Beyond shit.
I'm just saying.
That's Batman Beyond movie is right up there with Age of Apocalypse. It's never getting done, you know.
You still think that movie's not getting made, right?
I think someone will die or something will explode and they'll go, due to unforeseen circumstances, Age of XMen Apocalypse has been canceled. And then I will drop to my knees, look up at the sky, and yell, no!
Oh, back to the story.
A Batman Beyond would be cool. Anyway.
Variety is reporting that 2 other films in question are none other than the long-rumored Justice League movie and a Wonder Woman solo feature. Keep in mind that contracts of this nature are very commonplace, especially among the big-budget superhero genre, and isn't a guarantee for those films. It says Gadot will make her Wonder Woman debut in the new Batman Superman, which will star blah, 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 blah. Production is slated to begin later this year at Michigan Motion Picture Studios in Patowik?
Pontiac?
Is that what that says?
There's a T there.
There it is, in there, an N. This is I still don't know how I see her being as Wonder Woman. But you know that she will post Instagram photos going like "eat it, bitches" and like being bigger and looking more like Wonder Woman. I've held my tongue with Ben Fleck or Batfleck. I'm gonna hold my tongue as much as possible with her as well as Wonder Woman until I start seeing what she looks like in the suit.
See, that's the key. They've never been able to do the suit right.
If they get her if she looks good in the suit, and the difference between qualities of what they used to be able to do and what they can get away with now is night and day.
Yeah.
Think about what they were allowed to do with that kind of suit back in the day. It had to be more covered and conservative and that kind of thing. I think if she looks good in the suit, I already like her acting. I actually liked her in the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah.
So I've got no problems with her acting that way. I know she can move. I don't think she's got a butt worth a damn, so I hope she can put some meat on her butt.
Call Miley and do some twerking.
When she was in the Fast and Furious and she gets down to her bikini, I was just kind of like, whatever, nah, whatever. So that's my big thing. Depending on how she looks in the suit, and it's the same with Ben. If he looks like a total tard in the suit, I mean, we all know what a tard Batman looks like.
George Clooney.
Thank you, Jesus. I mean,
Wait, hang on. I want to do my impression of George Clooney as Bruce Wayne and my impression of George Clooney as Batman.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Bruce Wayne. Hi, I'm Batman.
But anyway, so I think this is cool that they've signed her on for 3, but like it says in the article, they've been doing this for years now. They're like, okay, we're going to sign you for all of these just in case they work. If they don't, you're out of the contract.
All right, let's go.
So,
moving on.
I'm glad we didn't pick that one because that would have been bad for a long box. Let's see, wait a minute. We got some notes from Les here. Ben Affleck's Batman will show up in Gotham and find John Blake's version of Nightwing kicking ass, and the movie will begin against Penguin. Thoughts? Wait, which movie are we talking
that's
about?
a possible. When I said solo Batman title,
Wait, who's John Blake?
John Blake was the cop. It was JDA.
Oh! You're talking the movie version of...
Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, yeah. I'd do that. A new version of Penguin would be cool. Oh, the last one was super creepy.
It was. It would really depend on how they decided to do it.
I think just a normal monster...
I think I'd prefer to see a newer Riddler.
With, like, the suit?
Yeah.
So, Jim Parsons? We've said that before.
He would make a good Riddler. He would be a good Riddler. Yes! That's what I want to see. And you know what's worse? I was watching an episode today, and he was supposed to smile for Kuthapali, and he was like just really stupid Joker-like grin. I was like, that would work on Riddler. I could just see him, he could walk in, riddle me this. And I'm like,
no.
yay!
All right, move on.
No, I was having fun with that story.
I like Jim Parsons, though. I'm okay with it.
We got some Flash TV show news.
Just an FYI,
Uh-huh.
I will be caught up with everything tomorrow. We've discussed this.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to see Barry Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Their version, I like.
I like Barry Allen.
So far.
I don't know how I'm going to like Flash.
I didn't think they would do the lightning bolt.
I didn't either.
In the show. Like, I'm sitting there going, and then he opens...
Wait. If you're not caught up on Arrow... Ready?
Spoilers! Okay.
All right.
When they shocked him in the show, I went, holy shit. So you're not even going to... like.
What's worse is they teased the chemical thing.
Yeah.
When he was in the Arrow cave. Whatever.
Oh, because he was doing this
crap. He goes, who puts this next to this? And then I went, that's from the show. That's from the show. And then he's in his freaking thing at the end of the episode.
And it hits.
And everything hits.
And
like,
I would also like to call... I'm calling this... He talks about who killed his mom.
Mm.
He saw a blur.
Yeah.
And there was a man in it.
So you think the Reverse Flash
I think
is there.
Reverse Flash was there. He's a time traveler who wants to ruin Barry. Blah, blah, blah. Big ass, weird...
Right.
I think it was Reverse Flash.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Wasn't it Reverse Flash in the comics?
Yes. Well, I don't know.
Retcon.
It was in the end of the New 52 when they did Flashpoint.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
So it's probably been retconned into that at that point. So we got some news here from Flash T...
The role of Detector West, or Iris West's...
Detector, huh?
Detector. The father of Iris, who also raised Barry Allen after what happened with his read the story.
You read it. I can't see it.
The role of Detective West, the father of Iris, who also raised Barry Allen after what happened with his parents, has been cast. THR has revealed that Jesse L. Martin of Law & Order fame has landed the role. I'm cool with him. I liked him in Law & Order.
Right.
And that also gives you the blah. I can't think of his name right now.
Says Detective West
Wally.
is described as an honest blue-collar cop who is a surrogate father to Barry, a soulful, funny, and caring father to Iris, Barry's potential love interest.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Barry and Iris, that's a thing forever.
Okay, wait a minute. So, Wally is related to Flash.
In a way, yes.
Now I'm really confused. West came up through foster care system and took Barry in after his mother's slaying and father's imprisonment. He believes in Barry and supports his effort to prove his father's innocence. I like it. I'm with you. I really like Jesse L. Martin.
Yes.
Anything I've ever watched him in.
What did we do when Mom grounded us from TV when we were kids? We'd go watch TV with her, and it was always Law & Order.
Oh, yeah. Definitely like that. We also got some more casting choices.
For the Flash pilot, which I cannot wait for now.
Right. And let's see. Rick Gosnett and Danielle Panabaker joins the CW's Flash show. Deadline. Let's see. Deadline just posted a casting update for CW's upcoming take on Flash. It says Rick Gosnick, which I don't recognize him, and Danielle Panabaker will join Grant Gustin and Jesse L. Martin in the CW's TV series based on the exploits of DC superhero The Flash. According to Deadline, Gosnick will play Detective Eddie Thawne, a recent transfer to the Central City Police Department.
Thawne is the Reverse Flash.
Oh, whose past is a mystery and who harbors a dark secret. And Panabaker will join him as Caitlin Snow,
I don't know.
Would you let me read it? A highly intelligent bioengineering expert who lost her fiance during an explosion at Star Labs, which just happened. Now, comic fans will recognize the name Thawne, as it happens to also be the surname of one of the Flash's most infamous villains, Eobard Thawne, a.k.a. Reverse Flash or Professor Zoom. Coincidence? Very unlikely. Also, Caitlin Snow will surely become Killer Frost at some point.
Ooh.
This all sounds very promising for fans of the Scarlet Speedster.
I'd like to point out, she's been acting for a long time.
Yeah, is she the girl?
She's Disney, like, all the time. She was one of those Disney girls forever.
No, I don't think it's Disney.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's Disney.
Yes.
I'm Googling her. Let's see.
Danielle Panabaker. Her and her sister act.
Let's see.
IMDb her.
Paste and search. And where's her IMDb? Do you see
Right
IMDb?
there. IMDb.
What do we got? Known for... Let's see what she's been in lately.
She was
Bones. She was in Bones.
Yeah.
For like an episode.
She did Piranha 3D.
Let's see.
Now scroll down. Keep going down. Keep going down. I'm telling you. She was on Disney for a long time. She was on Summerland. Law and Order once. Keep going down.
So she's not done much of anything.
It must be her
CSI.
sister that did stuff then.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, I mean,
there's a Panabaker that
she was apparently in something called Shark,
I don't know.
a TV series for 2 years. Well, I don't know what that is.
Anyway, I'm glad of those, and if she becomes a bad guy, that's even cooler.
Oh yeah, agreed. She was in something called Necessary Roughness. So I mean, I've seen her in stuff. I'm not saying she's a bad actress or anything. But like you said, I think it's probably.
I think her sister was in Sky High.
I don't remember. But yeah, so I think it's good choices. I don't know who the guy is, but I think it'll be interesting. I like the fact that they're already developing some of these relationships in there.
Yep.
So.
All right, moving on to a little bit of comic news. It's confirmed the Nightwing's end, and basically what that means is Nightwing number 30 is confirmed as the final issue of the series already. That's kind of sad.
Right.
I'm very sad, although it means that I can go get the whole thing. And it's rumored to be because they may be killing Nightwing.
Think they're gonna kill him or just stop
the moniker of Nightwing.
Oh.
Like not Dick Grayson himself, but Nightwing.
That would kind of suck balls.
It's a lot of years of history right now that you lose.
Says Nightwing 30 will be out April 9th, 2014, written by
James Tynion the Fourth,
with art by
Megan Hetrick Moriarty,
and cover by
Eddie Burrows.
There you go. This has a lot to do with apparently the writer of it has decided to walk away from the book, and I guess they're just gonna stop it. And this was one of my favorites.
I liked it too when I was reading it. So,
no, all right. New Flash Gordon comic. Don't even really care.
From Dynamite.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's from Dynamite.
Oh. Many classic pulp heroes have found homes at Dynamite Entertainment, and Flash Gordon is no exception. The classic comic strip hero first appeared at Dynamite in the miniseries Flash Gordon Zeitgeist. The Saga in the Merciless, the Rise of Ming miniseries, and most recently in the crossover adventure King's Watch.
So we watched this like a little when we were kids with Granddad.
A little bit. Not
But
much.
it follows along lines with, like, MacGyver got a comic last year or year before. Several older television shows, and like they said, Pulp Fiction people have been getting their own comics. Dynamite's grabbing up a crap ton of stuff, too.
Right.
So that's kind of cool.
So, cool little news for that. Then we got some movie news. Princess Leia confirms she will be in Star Wars Episode 7.
It was just...
Found by Lily Hamilton.
She basically came out and said, finally, yeah, I'm doing it.
So, Carrie Fisher confirms that she will be Princess Leia in the next Star Wars movie. While Disney has yet to confirm it, bringing back the original Star Wars cast members for the next installment, that hasn't stopped a few of them from spilling the beans. The latest is Carrie Fisher, who told TV Guide that she'll reprise her role as Princess Leia. Fisher says that she, Harrison Ford, and Mark Hamill will start filming in March or April of this year. Ford will play Han Solo, and Hamill will be back as Luke Skywalker. If you didn't know that, really?
No. Ford's coming back to play as Luke this time. They decided to switch it up.
Oh, yeah. She says she'd like to wear her old hairstyle again, but with white hair.
No, I think she should walk in the room first time with a plate of whatever Star Wars version of a cinnamon bun would be. And then, like, Luke looks at her and goes, "Hey, Han."
Wow. That would be kind of funny, actually.
I would die laughing.
Then we got Aaron Paul in talks for Stephen King's Dark Tower. So, Aaron Paul was Breaking Bad, right?
Yes.
Stephen King's Dark Tower has had a difficult time in its journey to the big screen. The plan for the series film and TV outing was announced back in 2010, and since then there have been little developments until now. In an interview with Ain't It Cool News, after being told he should play the role of Eddie Dean, Breaking Bad's Aaron Paul says he's had meetings with Ron Howard about the series.
Oh, wow. Ron Howard would be doing it. That's not bad at
Go
all. Quote from Aaron Paul: "I've had a ton of meetings on that. I just had a general sit down with Ron Howard, who is a huge fan of Breaking Bad." Which is such a crazy thing to even think that Ron Howard even knows who I am. They're definitely planning on making it. I'm excited. Their goal is to do 3 films but also have a television element to it, which will be very interesting. From what I hear, Eddie Dean is a pretty epic, iconic character.
So,
As much as I don't like
Stephen King.
Stephen King stuff, I've actually heard that is amazing.
Yeah.
So I want to pick it up, actually.
We've got something from InsideMovies.EW.
Entertainment Weekly.
Oh, crap. Ads. Hugh Jackman signs on for Joe Wright's Peter Pan movie. Oh my god, that's such tiny writing. There we go. Warner Brothers announced today that the X-Man will star in director Joe Wright's upcoming yet untitled live-action Peter Pan film. Jackman is set to play Blackbeard, the villain of this version of the story. Jason, I'm not saying his last name. I swear to God, that's... Okay, does that say Fuchs?
We'll say Fuchs.
Okay, script cast Pan and Captain Hook as allies, at least initially. The reason that Hugh is known and loved the world over, Warner Brothers... Picture Worldwide Marketing and International Development President, I don't know why they have to put the whole name in there, said in a statement, he is uncompromising in his dedication to every role, and we are all thrilled to be working with him again.
Watching him play a pirate, I'm down.
I'm down. I like Hugh Jackman. He hasn't got to that, what is that guy's name? See, I've already forgotten his
Johnny
name.
Depp status?
Yeah, that Johnny Depp status of huge star, crappy-ass movies. When he gets there, then we'll start talking about Go Away. This one's all you because I don't know nothing about it.
Just a real quickie from comingsoon.net. Well,
it would be a quickie if we could get the ads to go away.
That's a big ass ad.
And oh my God! Won't
in
go
the middle
away.
of the show.
Take a seat.
Stop it!
I've watched that whole thing actually.
Oh my God! We're not going to do this story if it keeps up.
Scroll down. Before you move the screen. Move.
Ah! I give up. Not doing it. Just say from the title. I'm not doing it. I'm not clicking it again.
Skipping it. Skip it.
So, somebody's making a live-action anime movie of something. Go check out the links below.
Of Ghost in the Shell.
Little TV news. There will be no Murder, She Wrote reboot. I'm not sure why it was even a thing. I've learned that NBC has opted not to proceed with a proposed reimagining of one of the most successful series in TV history, Murder, She Wrote, which had Oscar winner Octavia Spencer attached to star. The project from writer Alexandra Cunningham and producer David Gianaloria got a lot of attention when it came together in October, receiving a pilot comment from the network. A light contemporary procedural, it was to follow a hospital administrator and amateur sleuth who self-publishes her first mystery novel.
We all know what Murder, She Wrote was.
Yeah, everybody knows what that is.
I'm glad they're not doing this. For once, someone is saying no to a reboot.
Right?
Right.
You can't mess with Angela Lansbury, though.
Bed knobs and broomsticks?
Right?
Right.
This one, Les decided the title. He's not nerdy, but he's still badass. Bill Cosby is coming back to TV. Bill Cosby's coming back to TV, and not just in reruns.
Damn, he looks old.
Cosby has signed a deal with NBC to star in a new sitcom as the dad of a multi-generational family. More like granddad. Why would they pick dad? The untitled series, produced by Cosby Show veteran Tom Werner, will be based on Cosby's unique perspective on marriage and parenting.
Whoo, lot of Jello pudding. Of course, the Peacock Network is hoping this new series follows the mold of The Cosby Show, Cosby's classic from 84 to 92, which dominated the ratings and made NBC a primetime powerhouse. The 76-year-old Cosby, really granddad. It needs to be granddad.
It's his first TV stand-up special in 30 years, Comedy Central's Far From Finished, which aired in November. That month, he spoke with Yahoo TV about his plans to create a new sitcom. I want to be able to deliver a wonderful show to a network because there is a viewership out there that wants to see comedy and warmth and love and surprise and cleverness without going into the party attitude. So,
will you watch another Bill Cosby show? I was not a giant fan of Cosby Show in the first place. I preferred Family Matters.
No, I'd watch it.
Really?
I wouldn't watch a remake of The Cosby Show.
It's what it's gonna be.
But if they play him as the crotchety granddad who gives out life lessons, I'd watch that.
Okay, moving on.
I'd definitely watch that. I actually think I read that earlier in the week. Some video game news. Impressive list of voiceovers for a new video game. The Elder Scrolls Online taps impressive geeky voice cast. Bethesda's not fooling around when it comes to voice casting for its upcoming online role-playing game.
Former Pythoneer, Monty Python, John Cleese will lead the cast as Cadwell, who Bethesda describes as a cheerful and endearing mad lost soul. Joining him will be will be Bill Nighy, who plays
Bill Nye the Science Guy?
No, it's the father from the what were their vampire movies? Underworld.
Oh, yeah. Michael Gambon, best known as Dumbledore. Kate Beckinsale from Underworld. Those two don't do anything not together, right?
Yeah. Alfred Molina, who was Doc Ock, and Malcolm McDowell, a million things. He was, if it's who I think it is, he was the dude with the bowler hat on Cap.
I don't know. And reprising her role as Azura, the Daedric Princess of Dusk and Dawn from the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, will be Linda Carter, star of the 1970s Wonder Woman TV show. Carter also happens to be married to Robert Altman, chairman and CEO of ZeniMax Media, the parent company of Bethesda. So that's how she got
when she did Sky High, she looked fantastic. She was the principal.
I never thought about that.
Yep.
I'm so used to seeing her with the Wonder Woman thing on, I never even noticed.
And our final story in the short box and only box today
is Nintendo getting desperate. Nintendo's next evolution may be Fusion. Oh crap! Ad. Go away. Okay.
We admit Nintendo has had a hard time recently. They warned of reduced profits just last week. Sure, the Wii U hasn't really taken off like they hoped. But when rumors about a new system hit Crave's sister site Destructoid, a lot of people sit up and pay attention. The report Tuesday talks about a product called Fusion DS and Fusion Terminal.
Of course, Nintendo is confirming nothing about a new handheld or new console, so we will just have to wait patiently and see how this all turns out.
I think you get a...
You think it's a main...
Oh, okay, I screwed up. I said Malcolm McDowell. Oh, wait, Malcolm McDowell wasn't he the Star Trek dude?
Stop speculating and just continue.
I can't remember. It's going to bug me now.
Well, we'll look it up later.
Sorry about that, internet.
So, Nintendo getting a new... I doubt Nintendo's doing a new console this quick.
I don't. Because the Wii's been dying for a few years now.
Fair enough.